How is it going then, everybody? I hope you're all doing very well. Welcome to another video here on our channel. I'm the FIFA Analyst, and today I'm going to be bringing you our 3-5-2 custom tactics and instructions. A bit of a different formation, a bit of a unique one that you won't see too often, but if you can master it, it can work very well on Weekend League. If you enjoy the video, please give it a big thumbs up. You can subscribe to the channel. We are also uploading on our second channel every single day. The Road to Glory and whatnot has moved over to there. A link's in the description that if you guys want to go over and subscribe to stay up to date with the content. So then, first of all, we're going to walk through the custom tactics and then show you how to run the formation. Now, the 3-5-2, the way I play it is very aggressive and kind of in your face and wanting to take the ball off the opponent and control the game ourselves, right? We want to be quick and we want to be direct. How are we going to do that, first of all, with our defensive style? Now, you can run the choice of balanced, press on heavy touch, press on possession loss. At the minute, before the new patch, I am running press on heavy touch. It works really well for me. I like the balance because it's similar to balanced, but it just gives you a little bit more of a pressing element from the game. We do run 4 width in defense. I don't want our 3 centre-backs to be too wide apart from each other, but I don't want them to be too narrow, leaving too much space either side as well. Now, we do go ahead and run 7 depth, so a lot higher there. The high lines try and get the ball back with the press on heavy touch. When it comes to offensive style, I felt that when I run fast build up, it's too aggressive and I don't have a simple choice. So I went for balanced and it just gave me the best of everything. The long ball, balanced possession, absolutely everything. Really happy with that. Now I do run a high width on this. I want my wingers to be really wide. I want the centre mids and the cams to get involved out on the width as well. So we do go for 8 on that side. Now players in box, as I said, it's a quick, it's a direct, it's a go forward formation, right? I want my cam getting involved, my centre mid getting involved, the left mid, right mid getting involved. I'll talk you through what players you want for this particular formation in a minute as well. So we do go quite high there on the players in box. If you find it's a little bit too aggressive, bring some of this back by 1 or 2 and that should be okay for you. With regards to the player instructions, we have sweeper keeper, comes for crosses on the goalkeeper, stay back while attacking across all of our centre backs. You don't want any of them stepping out of position. Nice and simple. Now, for the right mid and for the left mid, I have them completely on balance. I did run come back on defense with these, but I felt like it made it too much of a 5 at the back, too weak in the attack. So I just changed these back to balance and it worked really well for me. I've tried getting behind as well, which if you're losing a game can work well, but I felt like then I didn't always have that simple pass. So again, balance is king here. For the 1 centre mid, this is the box-to-box centre mid. I have them on balance and cover wing in case the winger ever gets caught out of position. Cut passing lane, stay back while attacking and cover centre on the centre defensive mid, which is Ndidi for me. On my centre attacking mid, I ran completely balanced. I did try this person on stay forward as well, but I like them on balance because they come back and help the 2 centre mids in the defensive areas. And then I have my 1 striker on stay forward and I have my other striker on getting behind. As simple as that when it comes to the player instructions. So then, to kind of walk you through and talk about the type of players that you are going to need in this formation, when it comes to your left mid and to your right mid, you want people here that have the ability to go forward and to go backwards and offer you absolutely everything that you want with defending and attacking. So I used Mendy as my left mid and I used Lucas Moura as my right mid. I was looking at someone like Bale in this role out on the right hand side, but I felt like his stamina was too much of a letdown. You will want some good subs as well. So like Alphonso Davies can work really well on here to come out and have that offer obviously at the 60th, 70th minute when you wanted to. Now, when it comes into the middle for Ndidi, you could use someone like Kante here, just someone to sit back and basically cover. If Walker ever has to come out and get caught out of position, you have a very defensive-minded centre mid in that particular role. Now, I use Pogba as my box-to-box centre mid. I love having him this year. I just feel like he goes forward and he basically aids in that late running role. So say if you hold the ball up here with Mane up front, Pogba can always make that run over on that side along with Mendy getting in behind as well. It works really well in that side of things. When you pick up the ball in the middle with Pogba, play the ball into Rashford and send Pogba on a run with L1, LB on Xbox, L1 on PlayStation, and that tells him to run forward. You now have the ball with Rashford. When you pick up that ball, tap the L1 and the LB button on Mane and Son, and what you're going to see is them 2 guys running behind. Now, we saw that we have Mane on getting behind and Son on stay forward for the quick counter, and that's going to give you options. As you run forward, these 2 strikers will take their centre-backs with them. You will have Lucas Moura, as we've already spoke about, making that running behind, and you'll have Mendy making that running behind as well. Really, really easy way for you to make chances, and that's one of the best things about the formation. Now, When Gomez comes out to say cover for Mendy when he's out of position, what will happen is Varane will move over, Walker will move over, and you'll find that Lucas Moura will slot back into that right back role, and then Didi will drop back in as well. It makes the formation so good going forward, so good defensive. For us, we want to win the ball high up the pitch. We don't want to be sitting deep and wait, just kind of sitting on the edge of the box. We want to get the ball back and we want to be quick and direct. Get the ball in the middle with the 2 centre mids, and don't be afraid to just distribute the ball out wide to the right mid, to the left mid, to the centre attacking mid, and then look for that quick through ball in behind for the 2 strikers. What we're going to do now is go and look at some gameplay and show you exactly how the formation plays in game. Jumping into the highlights now to show you how this formation defends and how quick and direct we are with it. Now, you can play the 3-5-2 as a possession tactic if you wanted to. It's not just a quick and direct the way that we played it. As you can see here, Son and Mane pick up the ball. We lay the ball back to Rashford. We're sending them on that run with the L1, the LB button. We want them to get in behind and we want to be direct. You want to make sure that you're beating their 2 centre mids or 1 centre mid, whatever formation they're playing, and you're getting onto their back line as quick as you can. We pick up the ball here with Mane. Look where Rashford is. We send Mane on a run. Rashford picks it up. He lays it off to Son. Now, this is the thing that will give you the option in the 3-5-2 that other formations don't. I have the cam, the other striker, but also the winger in Lucas Moura making the run. He gives me a valid option. That means I can either go forward and lay that pass off to him, and you'll see another example of that in a minute, or we can go back into the middle where we've already got a cam and a striker there with us as well. Now look at Lucas Moura making that run in behind. He's on the balance instructions. We're using the L1 button to tell him to make that run. We then run forward and we have plenty of options on the edge of the box. And like I said, you lose a ball because of the press on heavy touch, because of the high depth. Look where the defensive line is. We want to pick the ball up as quick as we can. Now with Paul Gomez out of position here, normally, this would be disastrous. That's our centre-back. Who have we got there? Ferland Mendy, our left mid, coming in, covering that Adama Traore, putting that pressure on and making a very strong tackle. And we pick the ball up, and again, we are being quick and direct with it. I know I keep reiterating the quick and direct, but that's how I pan this formation out. And look at Pogba there, making the run, taking the players with him. That's what you got to understand with this formation. You've got so many runners and so many options. It means that their defenders have to track and cover those runs. When they cover a run, space gets made on the pitch, and it makes it very easy for you to take the opportunities in, kind of dissect the situation and go, I like the look of that pass, I want to play it, or no, I don't, I'm going to, I'm going to carry on running, or I'm going to lay the ball off to someone else instead. Now, we did use the player of the month, Son, up front with Mane, and we will be doing a review as well on him over on the second channel. So again, if you want to see that, make sure you guys check that out. So you can just see here again, the ball in behind with Son, finding the man, quick 1-2, very easy to do. And that's the thing though, the quick 1-2 is there and players will expect you to make it. Sometimes you can bait the 1-2 and instead of playing it, you can then play it out to the left mid or the right mid, and that's what gives you the great options in this particular formation. Do I think everyone can use this formation? Well, probably not, because you have the 3 at the back and because it can be, they can cut you open a little bit easier. You have to be very solid and sound in defence. However, if you can get by from not having those wingers and relying on the 3 centre-backs, if you make a mistake with the right centre-back, you have that other centre-back there to cover. You've got 3 centre-backs, so you've got that extra man there. It's just whether you can allow the left mid and the right mid to act as wing-backs. You can see there, Mendy doesn't track that run that well with Adama Traore, too good, and we actually make the mistake with the defenders. And that's what I found, because I was being a little bit aggressive with it, I did kind of let opponents getting a little bit too much, in my opinion. But because it's so direct for me, it wasn't so much a make sure I keep clean sheets. It was just make sure I outscore the opposition. Definitely a fun formation to use. I think you guys should give it a go and see how you get on with it. Let me know down in the comment section below how you find the formation if you use it. If any tweaks that you guys have made as well, and what formation do you want me to use next in the future. Thank you all for watching the video. Give it a big thumbs up. Remember, the second channel link is down in the comment section below, as well as the description. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.